Good morning, Atomians! Welcome to our Yul Marikina Aja Aja Center, Catching Success Online. I am Julian Tabiano, Diamond Master from our Yul Marikina Aja Aja Center. And I am your host for today. As we start here in Atomy, it is our culture to begin and end every event by reciting our company motto. Ready position, please. Yup, company motto, go. Cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, serve in humility. Aja, aja, aja. Share, tag, interact, and win. Just follow these mechanics to win a prize. Number one, share this live seminar on your Facebook wall and tag 10 of your Facebook friends. And number two, comment your takeaways from our lectures to get a chance to win our promo for today. And number three, comment Aja, Aja, Aja in the beginning and ending of our seminar. Now, let's start our seminar by watching the short company profile of Atomy.
The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, achieved 2.2 trillion Korean won in global sales in 2002 and surpassed 15 million global members. Atomy's number one goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Atomy Hemohim surpassed 2 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, ranked number one in domestic health functional food exports. It has gotten international patents in 21 countries and is forging a unique new path for health functional food products. Absolute Skincare, which has become one of the best-selling cosmetics in the industry with sales of 100 billion Korean won every year since its launch. Absolute Skincare received King Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office in 2021 for the first time in the cosmetics industry and was selected as world-class product for next generation selected by Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy in 2022. The Fame, another luxury cosmetic product reborn with upgraded ingredients and technology, is also loved by consumers as it reflects Atomy's product philosophy. Atomy practices customer-centered management in all its business activities, and such efforts were recognized by the acquisition of Customer-Centered Management Certification for 2 consecutive years, which is a unique accomplishment in the industry. Starting with the U.S. branch in 2010, Atomy is a global company which opened 25 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, Europe, etc., with 15 million members worldwide. It opened branches in Brazil, Mongolia, and Uzbekistan in 2022. And starting with Germany in 2023, it is planning to open 20 branches within the next 5 years. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's success system, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. The next generation of online and offline distribution broadcasters, which presents Atomy's vision to members around the world regardless of time and space. Entertainment and media, which converges business and culture. Atomy provides the vision of a global success system, which transcends time and space by providing a variety of services. For our partner companies to pay the utmost attention to quality, Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of accompanied growth. Sharing is a mission that all companies must fulfill. Atomy's executives, employees, partnering companies, and members all practice sharing together to improve the lives of all members of society. Wherever sharing is needed around the world, global branches will be united to support happiness for all. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
Now you know Atomy is not just an ordinary company. It cherishes what it has, so we are sure that its members are all taken care of. And please continue to comment your takeaways on our live chat in order to get a chance to win our promo for today. Moving forward, we will be watching Chairman Mr. Park Han-gil lecture.
Does making a lot of money make you a fraud? The less you earn, the harder it is. I've never seen a rich man keep a ledger. You make 30K? My gosh, you're kidding me. Usually, the income people expect is $3,000 to $7,000 a month. Most people think this way. Since most people aim for this, jobs at this income are very competitive. All the smart people gather here, fighting each other like crazy. It's a bloodbath, a red ocean. Go where there's no competition. That is, people making $30,000 to $50,000 a month. Monthly, not annual. You don't have a lot of rivals in work where you make this kind of money. When you have no rivals, it's a blue ocean. Yeah. There's so many misunderstandings about money, like how it gets harder the more you make. Some think if you can't even make $3,000 to $7,000 a month, trying to make $50,000 a month is going to be 10 times more difficult and 10 times less likely. They think that they have a 1 in 10 chance, but that's not the case. There are people who make $1,000 a month. Some make $1,000, some make $3,000, some $30,000, some even $300,000. Then who has the hardest time making money? It should be 100 times harder for those who earn $300,000, right? But it's the 1,000 owners that say making money is way too hard. And the 30,000 earners say that making money is easy. Someone who makes $300,000 a month says money is everywhere. So the less money you make, the harder it is? Or is it the more you earn, the harder it is? The less you earn, the harder it is. You have to spend according to your income, is how you learned it, right? You have to spend according to your income. Most people who spend based on their income live in poverty. Everyone, please don't keep a ledger. Do the rich use a ledger or not? I've never seen a rich person writing in a ledger. This is what the rich do. They decide their expenses first. Then they find that income. Let's say your expenses are $30,000 a month. That way, you can help people in need and take care of your children, wife, or husband, so they can live without worrying about money. To do that, you can educate your children. And when they get married, you have to buy them each a house, right? For the elders here, do you want to buy houses for your children or not? You must buy houses for them. Do the rich buy them or not? They do. You have to buy them. Why? It was hard for our generation to buy houses, but it's even harder for our children to do it. So if you want to buy them houses, there's no answer unless you make $30,000 a month. You have to think about becoming rich. There are so many people who can't become rich because they don't even think about being rich. So does making lots of money make you a fraud? No. That's why you need to see this. You need to discover this. It's for those who have firmly decided how to spend and live their lives. Seeing the people on the stage who make over $20,000 a month, you have to think, that's my spot. I finally found it. However, you sit there like this and say to yourself, is it a fraud? Don't try to fool me. I don't believe that. I might believe it if you said I could make $3,000 a month. Make $30,000 a month? My gosh, that'll never happen. Well, whatever you believe will become reality. You can be rich. I think it would be good if everyone had big dreams.
Thank you, Chairman Mr. Park Hangil, for that lecture. And now let's watch Royal Master Rebecca Wong lecture entitled Generate Passive Income Beyond Boundaries. Let's watch this.
I remember before how I'm just the very first time attending a seminar just like you guys. I don't know anything, no network experience. I'm just a hairdresser, a beautician with no network experience. And today, I'm here teaching you how to become an auto sales master. That was back in 2015. So that's when I met Atomy. I know for those who know Atomy well, you feel blessed, right? So for those who don't know Atomy well, I encourage you to do more research because that's the only way you can have confidence in yourself is when you have confidence and trust in the products, in the system, and in the company. That's when you will see this company will work for ordinary people. And I understand that many people look at Atomy like it is a business. But for me, I have to look at the system differently. I keep telling myself, we breathe life into what we do. So what does that mean? It means that you have to look at the system as a system that you're going to create that will change not just your future, but the future for your children and your family and your friends. So this company has given me that experience. I can stand here to let you all know that Atomy system works for every person, no matter race, gender, skills, doesn't matter. And I have this confidence because in 7 years, I watch every person's journey, including my own. If I ask you right now, if you don't choose Atomy, what options do you have? In 5 years later, what can happen to your life? So what I want you guys to understand is way back then, we work the system. So there's a system that we work Do you notice? Your mom, your dad, any person who is in that generation, we work for what? For the system, the economic system. Now we have a system that works for us. That is a smart choice. Now the new generation, they want to look for a system that they don't have to work, but the system works for us. Atomy is free, right? What do you pay? I hope you didn't pay anything. Yeah. So if you have a free system that is going to propel your life and change your future, are you not going to invest every single moment to understand it? So many of the leaders here, they tell you, you need to figure out, you need to be the one who's studying, who's learning, who is growing and changing the life, who is responsible for your life. You are responsible for your own life. But the system is already there for us. So I can see Atomy becoming the #1 company, like what Chairman always emphasized. This is something that's going to be real one day. So you must really take your time to focus and find clarity in how the system is going to help you. I know every company has points. In Malaysia too, right? Every company give you points. So I want to tell you, maybe you know already, is what is the difference between Atomy's points and every other company's points. Do you know? Do you know the difference? Because you have to know the difference. Everyone's going to tell you that you're going to be rich. But how? So if you know how the system works, that's how you will have confidence. So everyone knows what PV stand for? So PV is not just point value. It's not just point value, but it is a free opportunity. This is what you must understand. Free opportunity. PVs. Does any other company give you a free opportunity with their points? So we have our daily products, right? Daily products. I'm sorry, my writing is not beautiful. Our daily products. Are you making money from your daily products? Yes. Thank you. In Atomy. How about if you're not? No. So I've been brushing my teeth for 42 years. When I found Atomy, I made $0. Someone else made my money. And now I'm brushing my teeth. Same. I'm washing my hair, using the same things. But I've turned you know what a liability is? Your product is your liability. But in Atomy, it is our asset. So why are you not building your asset? Are you having so much money that you're freely giving it away? No, we work very hard for our money. And the more you focus on the society system, you're working for them, you're digging a deeper hole for your family. So I don't want to be the one who is continuing the ancestral way of living. I want to be the one to break the system so my kids don't have to be a victim, I'm sorry to use that word, to the system of society. Okay? So our daily products can become our asset. How? We know there's points, point value. So there is what's called PPV. What's PPV? Personal. Personal. So your personal PPV, this is powerful because when you open your free account, is it free? You open your free account, you can start building. This is really your bank. So if you don't see this as your bank, you don't understand the system. Every time you purchase in your ID, it is a deposit. A deposit that accumulates. So when it accumulates, What does that mean? It never goes away. When does it go away? Never, unless your account gets terminated, I hope. Poor you, you know. If your account gets terminated, I feel bad for you. So it accumulates. This is important for you to know. So how do we use our points? Our points, remember, is a gift. If you understand the word gift, you will really, truly appreciate it. So gift means every time you purchase, you start to activate your account with 10, right? 10K, right? 10K to 299K. That is the first level of accumulation. Then this is, I'm just going to go over the numbers. You're not going to have to memorize it now. If you don't memorize it now, it's okay. 700, 1.5, 2.4. 2 level, 3 level, 4 level, 5 level. This is the beauty of our gift. Our company is not greedy. We cap. Basically, what this means is if your personal PV is at 2.4, you don't need to go any higher except once a year purchase. Once a year purchase to maintain your account. I can reach this 2.4 in 2 years, which most of you can. In Canadian dollars, you can times it by, 3? In Canadian dollars, it's only $8,000, average, plus minus, for your accumulation of your personal PV up to 2.4. Do you understand me so far? So if you find this, there's a cap. You think I stop brushing my teeth? Do I stop washing my hair? Do I stop using skincare? No. No, I don't, right? I'm going to be a consumer for life. And so will my friends, and so will my family. What does that mean? That means, where are you going to go buy your products? Where? Where do you put your points if our company puts a cap on our personal PV? So, that is the first level of understanding. Everyone got that? Say yes. Okay. So, this is our gift as a consumer of Atomy. There is nowhere in the world that will give you points accumulative and give you a max. Okay? So the second thing that you must understand is the other group PV, the other PV, which is called GPV. So how easy is that? You just need to know 2 types of PVs. It's very simple, actually, the system. When I found out about the system, that's when I realized it is a matter of time that you will be successful. It's not a matter of if you will be successful, it is when you're going to be successful. Okay? So our group, GPV stands for group. Remember, in Atomy, you cannot go and tell people what an amazing company, amazing product, amazing system Atomy is. You need to differentiate the uniqueness of why we are amazing. So if you cannot explain the uniqueness and you're just going 300, 300, 700, 700, to me, it is dry. Okay? So you have your personal PV working for you. Then you have your GPV. This is your account. You have your left group and your right group, right? That's called the GPV. So if you're looking at groups, every person is 100% in your lineage. Doesn't matter who registered who. So why does chairman always says everyone can be successful? Why? Because you will find someone who's better than you, right? Who has skills that you don't have. someone who has a network that you don't have. You don't know who knows who. So Atomy has become, for me, a friend and family business. It is not a business. I always tell people we do not do business with our friends and family. So this is where people give up the different levels of achievement. So the first level is 300K, 300K, right? Canadian, you get $70, right? Canadian dollars. Many people give up here. Why? Why do they give up here? Small mind, I heard? Oh, because these are the people who have not known the genius of the system working for them. They are working the system. So they get tired. They're not duplicating. Does that make sense? So then they're just waiting for the 300 without trying to duplicate their success, which is $140 if you duplicate success. That is when you acquire auto. So many people think the 300 is auto. What are we learning today? Auto, right? You can only be auto when someone else is earning. This is the difficult part. Because when you look at the system, this second level, if someone is earning 300, someone is earning 300. 3, that's 9, right? So that would equal to 700K. Does that make sense? So if you do the math, okay? Do the math. The second one, third one is 700, 300, 1.5, 2.4, 6 million. I just want to go down to 20 million and 50 million. When I look at this, when you stop here, that means you gave up. So if you don't give up, you never know who is going to be growing 300. Who is going to continue growing 300? Which means your 1.5, 2.4, it is accumulative with the other partners that you've worked with. So if you understand it takes 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, if you are very fast. I've done it for how long? Over 7 years. So I'm not at 50 million. I'm not at 20 million. I'm more at 6 million. 7 years. But I have so many partners earning all the other levels. If you truly see the system, my mom's earning, my aunt's earning, my friend's earning, many of my friends are earning, even my friends' friends, my friends' family, everyone is earning. That is why you see Rose's story. Rose is earning, her niece is earning, her sister's earning. Why? It's the system that is powerful. So for us, we cannot not understand how this works. If this is unlimited level, unlimited savings, unlimited global business, can you imagine anything that you can get for free, that you can buy in other countries, that the PVs come to you? I don't know why. When I see this, every year I'm happy. I'm excited for the next year. I'm very, very excited for this year. I can't wait till the end of 2023 to see who is going to be making more money and rising as my partners, whose lives are changing. That is what you need to look at, not what is happening today. Our chairman says dream vividly, right? So we must continually dream what we want and allow the system to work for us. So if you understand this, I want to share with you society system. What did our chairman say? You go to school, you start working at age 30, you retire 60, maybe you live till 90. But I think we're all sick. And then Atomy, he says, please, 10 years, and you will live a rich and successful, healthy life. What are you choosing? What do you want? Do you want to work 40 years of your life? Or do you want to work 10 years? So what you must understand is just because this is familiar, you think it's easy. But this is actually harder. Do you know that? This is hard. This is what's giving you stress, anxiety, worries. This is easy. It's unfamiliar, but it is not that hard. You spend 20 years in school, and you start at the very bottom. And chairman says you spend 10 years in Atomy, and your whole family will be financially free. I would do everything. Every waking moment, I will do Atomy. Because I'm not just changing my life, I'm changing my partner's life. I'm changing my family's life. I'm changing my brother's children's life. Do you want that? This is hope. This is our ticket. This is our free ticket to a beautiful life. So when I look at this, I don't look at how much money I'm making. So on the 1.5, we get $300 a day. And then on 2.4, we get $450 a day. And 6 million is $700 a day. I am here. Seven years. It's not just me, okay, when I say me, because I'm talking about me. But my partner also. So 20 million is 1,200. And then 1,500 Canadian dollars a day at 50 million. 7 years. Many people achieve this in 7 years. So am I slow? Yes. I could be faster, but I'm in Canada. I'm very far from you guys. Our population is very small. So you have a big opportunity because you're surrounded by people. Atomy is a network of people business. You have so many people. Your people knows people. 2016 you open. How many how many Royal Leaders Club did they say that's from Malaysia? 16 Royal Leaders Club, which means they earn over $200,000 a year, Canadian dollars. Which is how much? A lot. 700 plus ringgit. In 6 years. So their speed is faster than ours. We only have 4 Royal Masters in Canada. You see? You have a way better advantage than I do. Okay? So if you understand the infinite lineage, the global opportunity, the savings, if you understand the personal PV, remember, capped? I now, every time I shop, I can buy for her. I don't know who her is, but I can give her 100,000 purchase, because I'm buying, right? Him. Absolute. This person automatically gets 100,000 K on her personal PV. Whoever's above her, including me, including Mr. Yoon number 1, gets 100,000 K of my gift to the group purchase. That is the power that you have to do your mission work for humanity. You need the system to work for you and your family. So when I look at my friends and family, my money is their money. I always tell them that. You know, my money is your money, right? So you want me to be successful so I can contribute more to you, right? Same. When they make a purchase, I am grateful because their money is my money. This is the love of the give and take, okay, of Atomy. If you understand this infinite lineage, infinite opportunity, global opportunity, my PV can become your gift, which helps every single person here. So if there is 100 person, there's 100 person above between you and me. If there's 1,000, there's 1,000 people that benefit. If there's 10,000, can you see what I'm saying? So are you not looking forward to next year? Exactly. Yeah. So every partner, in 2 years' time, you can have 2.4 million PV on your personal PV. How many of you can you create to help? Can you see the power of Atomy? That's why Chairman says we are the only creature that needs to work for a living. Why? Because we bought into the society's economic system. And Chairman is gifting us this gift of a free system that we can use, buying products that we're going to consume for the rest of our lives and turning them into an asset. Does that make sense? So if you know that, you will be smart, right? You will spend every waking moment, 10 years of your time, to bring success to you and your family. One of my really good friends that I knew since he's born, he is very successful now. He can make $300,000 a year Canadian easily. And he tells me that people with our generation and higher, we work too hard. He's making $300,000 by implementing systems to work for him. His resources are free. But we're not that smart. So we need this system to work for us. All you need to do is 2 things. Okay, are you ready? You just need to be ready to listen, which you are today. You came, right? You need to be willing to learn. Those 2 is your choice. It's voluntary. But the able to do, you can only do what you know. It is involuntary. So we as humans are trained to work 90% and to study 10%. Now I'm telling you to spend 90% learning and 10% doing what you know. Because automatically it will come because you've learned. So what is your priority? Ready to listen. Listen to your sponsors. Listen to the videos. Watch Atomy. Go watch YouTube. Learn about the products. Learn. Right? Willing to learn. That's all we need to do in Atomy. Is that hard? Exactly. And the how will be natural. I'm not standing here speaking to you because I know how to speak. I'm just like every single person. Don't know how to speak. Started with testimony. Started with life scenario. Then finally maybe do product presentation. And finally maybe do compensation presentation. This took me time to establish this type of what you call skills. So what I tell my partners is you can only do what you can do, right? Offer that to your team. You cannot do what you cannot do, so keep learning. But what you can do, please contribute your skills and involve and engage and give your skills to your team. And I'm sure you will be standing here and be very skillful in Atomy. We all graduate in Atomy. So I know every single person wants to know how do we become successful. I can tell you off the bat, it has to be your fire. It has to be your passion. It has to be like what Rose said. I love to shop, so shopping, I can shop forever and I'm never tired. That's how you need to feel about Atomy. You can do Atomy forever and you're never tired because you found the passion. You found your why, right? So it has to be enjoyable. And for us, our system is absolute. Our products are absolute. We know that, right? Everyone agree? Now, what is not absolute is you. You're not absolute. So all you have to do is get yourself to represent the company and become your absolute self. I tell my partners, don't lose yourself in Atomy. Find yourself in Atomy. That is the beauty of this company. We all become authentic and express ourself with value. Okay? No boss. You're the boss. So before Atomy, I don't have that many friends. Of course, I'm not financially this secure. And of course, my confidence is not this high. And so many things. So Atomy not only give me financial freedom, but it gives me truly the most beautiful life I can ever ask for. So you have to remember that. You don't live this life. You are given, I understand, your culture, your family, your environment, right? But because if you want to change, you can assist every single person around you to start changing. The only thing that's constant is change. And it starts with who? You. So how to become successful? Again, everything's available online. These are habits. Our chairman says these are the laws of success. I am one of those person who wakes up every day and the first thing I do is listen to inspirational videos, watch people that inspires me, learn things that make me have asset that I can offer to the team. What I tell people is rather you are an asset, like a beautiful flower that everyone wants to be around, or you are a weed. Do you want to be a weed? Or do you want to be a flower? So be the flower. Have the beautiful aura that everyone wants to be around. That is all you need to do, and the success will happen. So I know this Atomy has given us the steps of success. And this is called the 8 steps of success. So you have to start everything. You wake up with the company motto in your heart. And then the 8 steps. I hope you don't just do the 8 steps and forget the company motto. Okay? So the 8 steps of success is very, very simple. Our chairman says the first thing you need to do is plant seeds in your head, right? Put the right things in your head. So set goals, right? You must first set a goal. Without that, nothing's going to happen. Nothing. No matter how hard you work, next year will be the same thing. But if you set your goal and then you commit to it, if you commit to your goal, next year you will have a completely different year. Do you know that? So if you don't set your goal, you're not going to know how to walk because you don't know what needs to be done. So once you commit to it, you have your list. I know people write lists all the time, but the list, I will tell you, there's a secret. There's no secret. But we always like to say there's a secret. Then you're like, huh? What is the list for? Solution, benefits, and value. That's why you write your list. If I write my friend so-and-so, I want to know what value this person can receive from Atomy, what benefit I can offer this person, what solution can I give to this person. They will listen to you and they will say yes or they will say no, but at least you are doing it for them to profit. You see? You see the difference? So why would you fear rejection? Why would you fear rejection? You did it for their favor, right? So if they say no, it may be it's timing. Maybe they're like many things. We just don't know why. So your list of names should also carry this with it. What is the fourth one? Invitation. How do you invite people? Lunch. Yes, for Rose it was lunch. When you invite people, it is the most difficult part. It's usually with phone calls, try to have some kind of communication. So when you're inviting people, they need to know why. What is it in it for them, usually, right? So inviting people is actually very natural to do if you truly care for that person. We have a Zoom. I think it's good if you want to join. Here's the link. You don't have to tell them, go on Zoom. It's just, here's the link. It will be really good if you want to listen. So it's just your service is what you're doing. Invitation. And then the fifth one is explain the business, right? So when you're explaining the business, this part, many people only like to talk products. They're like, oh, product. But what about the system? What about the company? What about your vision? So you cannot explain the business just with products, which that's what we love to do. And I tell my partners too, I said, if you're only talking about products, then you're only building consumers. But if you're talking about product and system, you might be building partners. But if you're talking about the company, you're building loyalty, right? You're loyal to this company. But if you're talking about your vision, you are putting fire in their heart. What do you want? Fire? You want all, right? So that is our job, is to deliver and explain the business. And then, like she said, follow up. Follow up. Many people don't like to do this because they're afraid what they have to say. But a follow-up phone call can be easily as what she said, hello. How is the product? Or how is it? Do you know someone? Or it could be just say, I just want to see how you're doing. And usually they have a question for you, usually, because they might want to have more questions. And then 7, consultation. This part is really important. Every time when you deliver a product to someone, I'm not a delivery person. In the beginning, when I was delivering, just ordering and delivering, I said, I don't know, something's weird about this. It's an online shopping mall, but I keep delivering products. I go, I don't want to be a delivery man. If I'm going to be a delivery man, I might as well quit now. So don't stay there, right? Every time you see them, it's an opportunity for you to share more. That's why when you're giving them products, you're teaching them something. When you're showing them something, that is a consultation. It doesn't have to be in a one-on-one setting, but of course it involves the one-on-one. But the last one, the duplication, is the most important. So when I draw that chart, the first part is the 300, 300. That is when you need to know the business, right? Only when you understand the business and duplicate partners, that's when you get the 700. Yeah? That's when you truly become auto. And then these partners starts duplicating. That's why it's their success that helps us to succeed. So the duplication is not only this, it's how you treat your partners, what kind of relationship you have with them, how much do you care for them, how much do you plan for them, because many people wake up and they want to know how I will succeed. But Atomy is different. It's when you wake up, you want to know how they will succeed. Can you see the difference? So you're planning for them, you're serving them, you're showing them. And when they can do that, that's duplication. Okay? So this is called the 8 steps of success. I'm sorry my writing is bad in this step of success. What I notice, this is very hard for people to do because not everyone comes from a business background. So what background are you guys? Housewives? Students? The reason why I'm asking you this question is you have so much habits. You have almost like an automatic memory, automatic way of living life, the way of thinking, yeah? So when I say Atomy is change, change is very uncomfortable, yeah? Change is so uncomfortable that you walk a bit and then you go back and then you say it doesn't work. Because your fire is not big enough. Your why is not big enough. Your future dream is not big enough. So whatever it is that you want, that has to be your driver. Not me, not your friend, not your upline. Yeah? It has to be you. So until you put that fire in your heart for your success, nobody can do it for you. And that is why Atomy, chairman says, the life scenario book. I highly recommend you to focus on your life scenario book. People cannot write the... How many people think it's easy to write the life scenario book? How many people think it's easy? Oh? Some, no? Okay, it's not easy because it forces us to focus and dream and really focus. You can only do that when you're not bothered and your mind is full of your reality. So you have to drop your reality and move into your future self. And we were not taught to do that. We're not taught by our parents. We're not taught by society or our work to dream. So that habit is not there. And now Atomy is teaching us to dream. Okay? I truly believe, Atomy will be the #1 company in the world. Atomy will be a $1 trillion company. Atomy will help not just our future, but the generations to come. If this is what you want, then Atomy is for you. That's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Royal Master Miss Rebecca Wong, for that lecture. Before we end, please be reminded of these announcements. Morning meeting from Monday to Wednesday at 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. and Catching Success online every Tuesday at 2 p.m. live via YouTube channel of Atomy Ariul Marikina Aja Aja Center. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Atomy Ariul Marikina Aja Aja Center and click the notification bell. As we end, let us remind ourselves of the principle we uphold here in Atomy by reciting our company motto. Ready, position, please. Yup, company motto, go. Cherish the spirit, create the vision. Follow the faith, serve in humility. Aja, Aja, Aja.